You're listening to Borderless Banter, a weekly podcast by hopefully soon to be two of your favorite people in the world, Jorge and Goody.
All right. Woo! Numero dos.
Episode number 2.
Just in case you're keeping count. That's 2 out of who knows how many. It's
hopefully a lot, like we said,
hopefully a lot. Yeah, so welcome to another podcast. Did I say podcast? I think I did.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Welcome to the pod, everybody.
That's right. So what a week.
It's been a good week.
It's been good. Slow, summer.
It's weird having that day off in the middle of the week for 4th of July.
It is. So I was working from home on Monday for the 4th, and it felt kind of weird. And then the 4th came. Let's talk about a little bit of fireworks.
I do love fireworks.
I love fireworks. There's a lot of good videos of fireworks, and then there's a lot of good fail videos of fireworks.
Terry has been backing it up for a long time in that video.
There you go, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry.
You don't get that reference. I don't know where you've been living.
Do you have to, I wonder, can we show videos in the podcast and YouTube? Do you have to pay them? I'm going to get them paid for any of these.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if Terry copyrighted his.
I don't know. Are we copyrighting our stuff? I don't think we are. Are we?
I don't know how that works.
Okay, good. Anybody can use this. But yeah, so there's a lot of good fails. We have an experience. We have awesome brother-in-law got tons of fireworks at the cabin, Blue Ridge. Shout out to Blue Ridge. What a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place.
Catching some fish, just doing nothing. Boiled peanuts. Are you a fan of boiled peanuts? Boiled peanuts.
Love boiled peanuts.
Cajun, salty. What do you like?
I like the original, just salted.
All right. So my mother-in-law makes some fantastic boiled peanuts. Oh, superb.
Okay.
Superb.
Okay.
So we were just there, just chilling, and all the fireworks kicked in, and that was fun. But here's the funny story.
All right.
So we finished with the fireworks, which we did on Sunday night. I think so, yeah, because we came back Monday. I hate traveling the day off, so we usually come back a day before. So we did it Sunday night. Thanks again for just Brittany and Spencer for willing to give a day earlier on this stuff. So anyway, so we came back, and at nighttime we leave everything. We got like these big boxes. They have gazillion rockets, and they're just big, massive. We are very, very. We put in water, put in the fire away. But we left these boxes on, and we thought the fire was gone.
Oh, no.
Well, that's exactly what happened. Like, after a couple minutes, everybody went home, picked the trash up.
Yeah.
That's good. We left the boxes there. It was kind of raining, right? So it's going to be fine. 30 minutes later, that flame, I kid you not, was about like 2.5 feet tall, going on. It was like one of those solo stoves that they sell now.
Yeah.
So we could just make
a flame coming up.
That's right. That was it. So we could just do some marshmallows there and some beautiful. What are those things called? S'mores. That's right. We could just do some s'mores at that point.
There you go.
So maybe this is the first time that my in-laws heard that their cabin was almost on fire. Not really. It was just the lane. All the lawn and the river is there to take care of it. So anyway, if you're listening to this, Boz and Bunny, it's a joke.
Sorry.
Nothing is real here. Or maybe it is. So anyway, so that's it. How about your 4th? How was it?
It was good. We went and hung out with some friends out at their farm, cooked hot dogs, played by the creek.
Nice.
Or the creek.
Play by the creek. Playing some wiffle ball. You like wiffle ball?
I do like wiffle ball. We didn't play wiffle ball.
Is fun.
Do the football around.
Which we talk about sports a little bit now. Wiffle ball apparently
it's like
is a real deal.
Like wiffle ball leagues.
And they just throw the curves and nothing goes all over the place and it hits bing. That is pretty crazy though. And I think it's only 3 players, 3-on-3.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4. Somewhere around
there. That's about it. Anyway, so that's it.
But they build like miniature stadiums.
That's right. And I saw a video. There's this guy online, Mark Rober. He's a very, very smart guy. He claims, and he is doing this all the time, but every time on his videos, he reminds you that he was an engineer for NASA. and he put some stuff in Mars. So anyway, so he does all these cool tricks for kids to get interested into engineering. So he went to a place, I don't know where it was, but they mimic the Green Monster in Boston, but for wiffle ball.
I actually had a friend who just got back from Boston, and him and his wife took a trip up the East Coast, and he went to a Red Sox game.
Oh.
Said it was nothing special.
What?
As far as the atmosphere goes. I mean, he said, as a lifelong Braves fan, he said the atmosphere at Truist
is better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they're speaking with their hat on and the jersey on the Braves, and nothing's better than the Braves.
Well, yeah. And
you have to be admiring. I mean, that's a legendary stadium, though, right?
Yeah. It's one of only two left that's like pre-1960s.
The Wrigley Field, and then that one. So, yeah, I mean, talking about that, is Boston is interesting because of this weekend has been amazing. I watched a documentary on Netflix about the bombing on Boston.
The Boston Marathon bombing?
My goodness gracious, though. That was crazy, though, you know? And I didn't realize this, but Boston used to have a jersey that just said Red Sox. And for that day, or the day after, or the week after, they made a special jersey that said Boston.
Instead of,
And now they use it.
Yeah. Kind of
So
became like
that's pretty good, you know? So, yeah, that's a good show. If you guys want to watch that show, it's a good, I think it's like 2 or 3 episodes, 50 minutes, not much on it.
Nice.
And it's very interesting. And weird enough, it was around September. What's going on with September? September 13th. I think that's what that date was.
Wait, what?
It was on September 13th, the bombing.
Yeah.
You know, there's all weird. If you get into numbers and dates, they're interesting. The September 13th. Another one that I watched because, you know, I mean, speaking of Boston, is Aaron Hernandez.
That is just...
That's weird, Ned.
Yeah.
Weird stuff. Another guy for the Patriots. Another stuff for Netflix if you guys want to watch it.
Yeah.
Really morbid kind of deal. Anyway, so that's it. But then, funny about this stuff, we just talk about in a nice story. Aaron Hernandez was guilty. They found him guilty of this stuff. He, there was a law in Massachusetts that claimed that if you die in jail, then you were going to be declared innocent.
Well, it's not that you can't. It's that you can't be. You can't be convicted of anything.
That's correct.
Yeah,
that's right. Therefore, you're good to go, right?
Yeah.
So he was tied in all these contract negotiations, and he wrote a letter to his lawyer and to his wife or a girlfriend. It was like, "You guys are rich," and then he killed himself, right? And then, coincidentally, now
so he can't be convicted.
That's right. But the National Felony League kick in, and they're like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
Actually,
they're trying to like reverse that,
and they reversed the law.
Yep.
He's been there forever.
Yeah.
So that's it. Money buys championships. We talked about that last time, and this time also money buys loss, I guess, in baseball.
Speaking of money buying things.
Yeah.
So my boys out in Newcastle, up in the northeast of England, just made a big purchase.
Oh, yeah? Who's this?
This
is soccer. Remember Newcastle, favorite team? Soccer. Anyway.
So this is Sandro Tonali.
Oh, you got the pronunciation right?
Probably. I don't know. It doesn't have the Italian in it.
Sandro Tonali.
He's a soccer player.
He's a soccer player.
So, okay, what? Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. But so Sandro, yeah, he gets purchased from AC Milan, which is a team in Milan.
That's right.
Which is in Italy.
Wait, where's that? Where's that in America?
I had to register it for a second. But he's 23 years old, up and coming player. I mean, ridiculously good in the midfield. The biggest thing with him, because Newcastle finished third in the Premier League this year, so they're playing in the Champions League this coming year, is he has Champions League experience.
So championship.
Oh, that's another thing.
That's another stuff we need to explain about. What is that championship
So essentially,
league?
The Champions League takes place every year, and essentially, like the top 2 or 3 teams from each of the big leagues in Europe play in this tournament together, basically to crown the best club team in Europe.
They have a beautiful. I bet you can play this for like 2 seconds. The national. It's not national. The anthem.
The champions.
That's a great one. Almost on key. Almost on key.
We promise it's much better than that was.
So yeah, they have that one. So they're gonna play it.
Yeah.
And that's a big news right there, right?
So that's a huge one.
256 million people we talked about last
Yes.
podcast. I'm sure half of them watch, even not more. It will be watching that final game, and it just cities bid for this final because there was just a lot of good money. Another stuff about purchasing players and stuff like that. You remember Leo Messi's coming to the MLS?
Yep.
He's bringing one of his older friends, and I say older, he's 39-year-old Iniesta. That's going to be playing at 39 years old with Messi in Inter Miami. No Inter Milan, but Inter Miami, which they are terrible. They still last. They are still the last place on the MLS.
That just blows my mind, though. Like, first they get Messi,
Yeah.
and now they're...
Well, they got Busquets after, which is a great defense guy, right?
Man.
And now they get Iniesta, which if you guys don't care much about soccer, if you do, there was the best soccer team in the planet when this coach named Pep Guardiola had Messi when he was super young.
Yeah.
He got Xavi and Iniesta. That was the trifecta on Barcelona, and they were unstoppable.
Did you see the rumor about Pep
No.
from like last couple of days?
No.
So I don't know if it's true. I haven't looked at it. But the rumor is that he was reffing like a U10 game
Oh, no.
and got kicked out by the parents.
You're too intense.
Yeah, so there we go.
Have you seen that video on YouTube that it's a coach, and people say the best coach of the year, and he goes, if your parent tells you that you're here just to have fun, it's because your daddy is a loser.
It's about winning and losing.
It's not about winning, and that's it. But anyway, so that's happening. So that's pretty good. Another good stuff about MLS, soccer a little bit. How about the record on FC, LAFC? Two teams from LA,
Yeah.
Galaxy and FC.
Met at the Rose Bowl.
Rose Bowl with 80,000,
Like 82,000.
82,000 just to watch some people kicking the ball.
But can we talk about the fact, though, because you know what they've named that rivalry, right?
Oh, no.
El Trafico.
Oh,
So trying to spin off of the El Clasico.
yeah, El
between
Trafico.
Barcelona and
That's the
Real
use of
Madrid.
Spanglish right there, big time.
But come on.
El
Like,
Trafico.
El Trafico, because there's traffic in LA. Like, come on.
LA is whole traffic. I live in LA for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I have good friends in LA. But here's the little secret. I hated it.
Well, so does everyone else moving to.
That's right. There's so many it's
Southeast.
weird stuff though, for real. You know? But anyway, so that's it. LA, we sold a player, MLS, at Atlanta United. I don't get it. Why are we selling that stuff? It was cap and gap money or some GAM money.
No,
It's so weird. If you want to understand the rules in the U.S., the U.S. is only allowed to have 3 players that can get paid big money,
Whatever.
and big money is up to $5.5 million. That is not that big money in the real world when Mbappe is about to sign a $250 million contract. That's big money. So $5 million, not really. But anyway, but there's a lot of cap, just like I guess other sports like the MLB has a cap and the NFL have a cap.
but it's like a total.
But it's a total. That's right. So that's what they're doing. So, but that cap, it goes up on 2026, the World Cup, which I'm going to remind one more time, sign up to FIFA.org to get your tickets and then invite us to, if we don't get any tickets,
Yeah, and then
invite
when we
us.
don't get tickets, just
That's right.
pass them along.
Just pass it along and we'll mention your name on these fantastic podcasts, which we got some views. And by the way, I haven't just looked at it one time and that's it.
Yeah, I haven't been rewatching it. I have not been trying to pad our stats.
I was like, anyway, so that's pretty good. So yeah, that's about it. And how about the Braves?
Man,
We are killing it.
I think I saw something the other day or yesterday. I guess says we haven't.
Don't say it.
Yeah, I'm not even. It's something about we haven't lost a series yet or
He
something.
said it. He said it right here.
mean-
It was Goody's fault. I warned him not to say
Look,
it.
if I believed in jinxes, then I would not be a good youth
Let me
pastor.
just.
I'm just saying.
Well, anyway, so the Braves chop. We got 7 or 8 players going to
The whole infield
All-Star.
basically is
That's right.
Braves players.
So we're just gonna be there. People are gonna watch us wear a different. I know they'll wear the same uniform, but we wear white, and the other team wears the light colors.
No, they're wearing.
they're
So it's in
used to-
Seattle this
Okay.
year, and they're doing. One is like the Seattle Mariners, kind of like teal color.
Yeah.
And then the other team, I think the National League is wearing like the navy. Of
Oh,
Seattle.
okay.
They're pretty cool looking.
Do you remember those days when you used to wear just your
you wore your
jersey and
home or
just
away
white?
jersey.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. So anyway, so that's happening. They're doing great. Hopefully we can go. I'm not trying to go when this heat,
No,
but it's still packed.
it is.
That's pretty good. So Braves are pretty good. What other sport? Nobody cares about NBA. If I'm being clear about that.
Hockey's not happening right now.
Soccer in the MLS is happening. There's a lot of trades happening. Obviously,
Gold
Newcastle
Cup
guy.
is going on right now.
Gold Cup. If you want to take a good nap, just turn on to the Gold Cup. We're in quarterfinals right now.
Essentially, the Gold Cup happens every 2 years. It's all a bunch of the teams from CONCACAF. Which all right. I had to explain this to my mother the other day
All right.
because CONCACAF is such a weird
It's a weird region.
name. So it is the Confederation of North Central and Caribbean Association Football.
That's pretty impressive. You remember
I've
that.
had to yeah.
So what in terms of map is
So North America,
from Costa Rica ish
Central America,
all the
and
way
the
up.
Caribbean.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, there's all these little islands. So
Although randomly, Qatar is playing.
well, because they start inviting people. They invited at one point Brazil.
That's what it
They
was.
invited, and then now is odds. They have like odds, so they have to invite someone.
Yeah.
In Qatar, I mean, I'm sure they pay a little good money for them to come because money moves stuff.
And Qatar has
So and then they have it. So they came in and they beat Mexico. Speaking of that, Mexico has their best team playing. The U.S. we have our second or third tier
Yeah,
team.
it's not even like
Canada has the second or third, and then the Caribbeans and all those guys have good players, but Mexico lost. So this is just another. Somebody said this in the Mexican news, which is so true. If Mexico wins the Gold Cup, nobody in Mexico cares, right?
Yeah,
Because it's just a given. But if they lose, then
it's a
everybody goes crazy. Everybody goes wild. So yeah, that's about it. About what I have in news on sports. You got anything else?
From news and sports. No, nothing new.
Listen, I heard about there may be a rumor that we have a new sponsor, some chocolate or something like that. Is this true?
Well, so I have a couple things here with me. Maybe I can zoom in on these things with the camera in post production. But there's a guy on TikTok. It's called Willy Wacky Snacks. And basically what he does is he imports stuff from all over the world, different like sodas and candy and chips and all this crazy stuff, like fried chicken Pepsi from Japan.
That sounds so
I didn't buy
weird.
any of that.
Oh,
And I've been wanting to buy stuff for a while. So for my birthday, because I have an amazing wife,
awesome. You remember the applause for
who
Julian?
let's see, which one's the applause?
I think it was some. There you go. Good job.
No, y'all stop. Stop,
She's
guys.
getting all like. Okay.
So because she's awesome, she got me a gift card.
That's pretty awesome.
For my birthday. And
Awesome.
So I purchased a few things.
Okay, good.
So we're not going to sample any of the drinks. Those are mine. Sorry.
Drinks.
Jorge.
Oh, it's all good. You're all good.
But I'll be trying stuff like strawberry yogurt Fanta.
Do you think you want to do that on a video, and then
might
we
do
can
it
put
just
in
to-
and do the reactions on it?
We totally can. Lots of fun things. And so I brought two things with me. One is a Kit Kat Cinnabon
Oh,
from Dubai.
speaking of that, like Middle East section with guitar, there goes
Yeah.
Dubai.
And then a Snickers passion fruit mousse from Brazil.
Brazil.
Now, I'm interested in the Snickers one because passion fruit is one of my favorite
Yeah.
juices.
Okay.
Love passion fruit juice. I fell in love with it on mission trips down to the Dominican. And so
All right, here we go.
we're going to
The
sample.
packaging is opening. Then he inserts his fingers in this beautiful. It looks just like a regular chocolate.
It does.
Texture looks real.
Now, do I need to pull a piece off for you?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
You go for it, man.
So here we go. This is Snickers passion fruit. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. My wife has told me that if any of it is not sampled by her, then I'm going to be in trouble. So,
Don't get in trouble.
so here we
Go
go.
with the first one.
Passion fruit Snickers from
Take
Brazil.
one. Go. Eyes is still good. He's not getting. Eyes are not getting dilated.
That's pretty good.
It's good. Wow. There you go. Thank you, Snickers, for sponsoring this section right here.
It has like a. You taste like normal Snickers,
Yeah.
and then there's just like a hint of fruit.
The
on top of it.
afterbirth, Will
Yeah.
Michael Scott said.
And I'm gonna go and tell you, as a snack rule, I'm not a huge chocolate fan.
Yeah.
But that's pretty good.
That's good. I'm a white chocolate fan,
Yeah.
which is no real chocolate for those
Right.
who that's not chocolate. Yeah, that's right.
So
I don't like that.
now-
How about this Kit Kat?
This is a Cinnabon Kit Kat.
I would like to see if there's a chance with your awesome skills on digital and post production, if we can show maybe how this chocolate is called a commercial in Qatar and also the Brazilian.
We can, yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
So here we go.
There it goes. The crunchiness of Kit Kat. You guys, hopefully you guys are able to hear that. That's
Can they hear?
it does. I'm not sure. I'm out. Not as good.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if it is like, hey, I love you.
Honestly,
Thank you.
yeah. Honestly, it just tastes like they took a Kit Kat and just sprinkled a bunch of cinnamon on top.
Disappointed.
I mean,
no.
there's a little bit of that bakery taste,
You will not buy it.
but
again.
no, I wouldn't.
Not buying it.
Especially not from
not
Dubai.
good. Which I wonder if we can do a little intro of a music like to
I can definitely do that.
do our top 5 candy bars. How about the intro goes right now? And then we'll go back after that.
So are we talking just? It has to be candy bars or like candy in general.
Candy in general.
Okay, good, because my top is not a candy bar.
Okay, you go.
All right, so
We'll go 1 and 1, like a penalty kick.
oh gosh. Okay. All right. So number 1 top favorite snack all time, Reese's Pieces. Which
I blocked that one right here.
which actually is a poor representation of how I actually say it. I call them Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
So Reese's Pieces for the win.
You know,
number 1.
It's I don't like peanut butter, so just because of
Hey,
that,
that's okay.
I'm out. So, but that's good. You like it. Number 1 to me, I'm a huge sucker for ice cream. Does that count? Just like
I'm lactose intolerant, so
all right, well, blocked.
ahead.
So we got 1 and 1 blocked. I'm actually lactose intolerant, but I'm an idiot. So I
But you
eat
live
it, and then I
dangerously.
that's right.
is there a particular flavor?
Yeah. So anything with caramel, salt caramel.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
I will tell you. Well, no, it's not in my favorites. So
Okay.
no, we won't. We
All
won't.
right. So we eliminated.
I won't tell you that black raspberry chip from Grater's is my favorite ice cream of all time.
Oh, all right. So no, blocked.
All right, so number two, favorite candy, Sour Patch watermelon.
I like Sour Patches. Watermelon.
All day.
All right. That's pretty good. This is interesting though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You're learning, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm picky because I have a different paladar. You know.
That's fair.
Which I'm gonna go to the number 2. Number 2 thing is it's an amazing Mexican candy. Oh, no. Right? It's tamarindo, which is tamarind.
Yeah.
It's called pulparindo. Amazing stuff. It is delicious. People are like, what? He's speaking Spanish. Yeah, so it's pulparindo. Number 2.
Is what? Can we describe?
Yeah, it is.
what
It's
would-
like a little. It's very salty-ish.
Okay.
And a little bitter, but it has a little sweetness in it.
All right.
And it's spicy. It's not super spicy. There goes just Mexicans with their spicy stuff. Anyway,
Sorry, Dubai Kit Kat came back as you said that. Oh man.
there you go. So
right.
so that's pulparindo number 2.
All right, so number 3 for me is going to have to be now. It's Butterfinger.
Okay.
However, recently, when I say recently, I mean probably like within the last 5 or 6 years, Butterfinger changed their recipe.
Okay.
So I'm going pre-change Butterfinger, which obviously,
It's going to
I mean,
big
I
cash.
can't get my hand on,
Yeah.
because it would all be expired. But pre-change Butterfinger would be number 3.
Butterfinger. That's a good one. I like Butterfinger. I don't know if it was vintage or not, but I do like it. Number 3 for me, still, I guess it's because it's hot. I love ices. A good ice is great. Which,
Okay.
by the way, I went with one of my daughters, Kendall. We went to the movie theater one day just to get an icy. And I said, hey, let's go get an icy. And she goes, hey, let's go to a gas station. I was who wants to go to a gas
We're gonna get the
station?
good stuff.
I was like, let's go to the movie theater. And we got one. I'm not going back. $7 for one icy.
What?
I know.
Well, I mean,
But anyway, number
they-
3 is an icy.
when they charge like $10 for a popcorn, I mean, you know.
That's true. That's so true, though.
So number 4 for me, man, if I know that we can go ices,
I mean, we just said like any candy. I consider icy candy and ice cream. Obviously, somebody in there is like, no, it's not.
would oh man, okay. Fruit juice wouldn't count.
Fruit juice? No, that's beverages, maybe.
That's
No.
that's a different podcast.
That's the line right there, man.
So next week we will rank our 5 favorite drinks of all time.
Melted salted caramel ice cream.
All right, so number 4, I'm gonna have to go with a Payday.
Ooh.
I like peanuts.
Wow. I
So-
can tell, though. That's pretty.
Yeah.
I think that is, hold on. I always get confused with Tiffany, my awesome wife. I think she likes Payday or Heath. Is that one of those?
Heath-
Is that a candy bar?
Heath is the-
Heath
yeah,
or
Heath
something?
bar.
Something like that. And if I'm wrong, which I probably am, I'm sorry, Tiff.
Heath Bar is kind of like the peanut brittle ish taste caramel. I think I don't know.
All right. Number 4 for me, love these things. Have you seen these little little balls of nerds or something like that? They're like,
Oh, the nerd, like they're gummies, but they
yes,
have like the
gummy
nerds.
nerds.
Yeah.
My goodness. Pink flavor, the best. It's pink and blue.
Yeah.
I love the pink. I think that's pretty good.
Number 5. This is tough
It is tough.
because I'm also trying to think of like my childhood, and I'm going, what did I eat as a kid that I loved?
That's right.
Oh,
Here you go.
I've got it. I can't remember what they're called, but they were these like sour gummy straws, but you could drink with them, but then they were gummy, and I can't remember what they're called. Well, so somewhere in here, the title of them, I'm gonna find them.
Ding, 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 ding.
You're gonna have a lot of that. Of hey, this
Which,
is
by
gonna
the
show
way,
up
people
here.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. My parents watch this in Mexico. So, hola, amigos.
we have an international subscriber.
We do. What's up? That's
So,
right.
What's up, podcast listeners?
up.
We've gone international.
That's right. Hola, podcasters. That's it. Well, he's talking Spanish again. Anyway, they were like, I like those graphics. I like that stuff. That's pretty good. So it works. So
There you
anyway,
go.
here goes another one, mom and dad. My last one, I'm thinking about this. This is dumb, but I like it. Gum. I'm always chewing gum.
That's fair.
So gum is good. Any flavor of gum,
I was about
I'm
to say, do
good.
you have a favorite one?
No. It's something good. Good is a good thing. You know.
If I had to pick a gum, it'd be Big Red.
Oh no! I
you don't like the
hate
spicy
cinnamon.
cinnamon?
Oh no!
That's what I grew up on.
That's interesting.
My dad kept Big Red.
Big Red. So good
yeah.
memories there. No,
Yeah.
I don't like that. So I think I blocked you 3 times, and I think you blocked me at least 3 or 4, maybe with pulparindo. I don't know.
It's like Tim Howard versus Ochoa.
Ochoa.
We just
That's right.
back
He
and
goes
forth.
again to the soccer references. These guys. Hey, this is all good. So that's awesome. That was the top 5 for whatever it's called. candy bars
Favorite
slash candy, whatever I see. So that's it. So we have that one. So
Check that
on
one
that
off.
one, yeah, that's right. Let's see what else. Oh, I have this one for you, man. I like this.
It's a question?
No, it's a topic I want to bring up
okay.
because I realize that this is interesting. I'm gonna throw this out.
All right.
What is your take? Where do you stand on deodorant usage?
That is not the question that I was expecting or the topic.
By the way, he had no idea I was gonna ask him that question.
I'm a little relieved because I'm like, oh man, I didn't have to like think of something super serious on the spot. I personally believe deodorant use is, that whole unbiblical cleanliness is next to godliness thing.
Yeah.
It's not in the Bible. But I am a firm believer in wearing deodorant. I'm also a firm believer in educating your children to wear deodorant.
Yeah.
Because look, I won't name any names because I love all my students equally.
But I can smell.
There are some kids.
I can rank that
I'm
smell.
like, you are in 8th grade. You should know by now that if you run around and you don't wear deodorant, I'm gonna know. Wear deodorant, people.
I'm glad you said
Where-
it's a student and not a volunteer.
That's true. Although,
I got these volunteers that comes to me, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, here we go.
Matthew McConaughey doesn't wear deodorant.
Yeah, well, I was going to tell you that
Fun
because
fact.
that's so. This person, I'm not going to name who this person. is.
Okay.
We were just talking about wearing deodorant, what's better, and we got this whole thing in the deodorant usage versus antiperspirant. I think. That's
Oh, yeah.
Right? No, you don't use that stuff because I get that part. And
I'm
this-
antiperspirant all the way.
you are pro or against?
I'll let it block up my pores.
Oh, okay. So that's interesting because I am the opposite, right?
Okay.
So I went to a detoxation of that, which was pretty cool. And I wear only deodorant that is natural and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it is not that efficient, right? So
See,
you
that's-
have to be.
That's my thing.
But it's great when you take a shower in the morning, you take a shower at night. It works, So it's
so does
really
degree.
good. But it blocks your pore. Anyway, so we have that, and we start talking about that. And I asked this question to one of my kids, Madison, to be specific, and she was like, "Of course you have to wear one." So that's it. And then like this other person walked in and was like, "I don't wear deodorant," and I was like, "Say what?" And then he or she, I'm not gonna mention,
Yeah.
which I'm not saying who this person is. I don't want to start any kind of like, oh, they believe in this kind of stuff. Or
Yeah.
Identify. No. This is a person that identifies himself as a male, but I'm not going to mention who that person is. So anyway, so maybe we just lost a lot of people right there.
It is a male.
Flagged right now by the YouTubes.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. There's 2 genders,
That's exactly it.
male and female.
That's
period.
right. Over.
Sorry, folks.
YouTube, cancel. It was a pleasure talking to you guys. Anyway, so this awesome guy was like, I don't wear that. And I think he said 13 years.
Wow.
And he goes, I don't smell. And guess what?
Well, he
He doesn't.
really.
It's crazy though. It is insane. I also remember another friend of mine. I used to work with her, and she never wore deodorant, and then she took 3 showers a day. One in the morning, she'd go to lunch, take another shower, leave, and take another shower at night.
I don't have enough clothes to change into every time if I took 3 showers a day.
That's right. I guess that's the beauty of like females. They don't have to wear like. By the way, I wear these like undershirt.
Yeah.
People always are like, "Why you wear that stuff?" I've been wearing this since I'm like 2 years old.
Yeah.
And it's not the same one. It grows. But anyway, but it's just nothing. It's
Yeah.
part of my skin. But anyway, so that led us to this other conversation of, will you shave your armpits as a male?
No.
So then what do you think the females shave their armpits for? Just a little thought. Now, this is really weird. That's bizarre. All right, so that's the aesthetics on this. It's really crazy.
European beauty standards.
I want a lot of hair right here.
Just not French standards, I guess.
But no, hold on. That's what they're saying. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what the France people have fantastic colognes and perfumes.
I'm
Because
allergic
there's
to
not
most
some-
of them. No, Jillian, I'll tell you.
Really? Is this true?
It breaks her heart because she loves a good perfume.
Yeah.
And every time she wears one, I start sneezing or coughing.
no.
Or I
Really?
get that, yeah.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know.
That's pretty cool. Well, anyway, so that's what I have for you. Like, what your take is. This is great. This is how we get to know each other, and this is how you guys get to know us with random questions like this. So yeah, that's about it. I researched a what if story.
Oh, because there's a segment we call
What if?
What If?
All right.
So, Jorge, what do you have for us today?
All right.
What
Perfect.
if story?
Yeah, the what if story. I'm going to read this one because I think it's pretty funny. Especially, you understand that with this amazing accent of mine. It goes like this. When I was in kindergarten, we have a casual quiz concerning numbers. First of all, who has quizzes in kindergarten? Anyway, so this person did. The paper said at the top, which number is bigger, right? And there were 50 problems. Each problem had 2-digit numbers to choose between, for example, between 52 and 49. The right answer is
52.
okay. Good job. Good job. You passed your quiz, son. And that's pretty good.
Thank goodness. Put that.
I was getting so nervous.
I put that accounting degree to work.
I was 4 years old with English as a second language. That's the key thing.
Okay, English is second language. All right.
there. And had never heard numbers being compared with the word bigger.
Oh no.
I have always been told that a number is higher than the other one. So when I encounter these words being used to compare numbers for the very first time, it confused me. And being the weird common sense lacking little kid that I was, here's what thought process that went through my head. No. Could it be that they're just asking me which one is numerically higher? But that's so obvious. I don't even know why anyone will make such a test like this. Right? Maybe they meant which one of those is literally bigger on the page.
Oh my gosh.
Like, which one of them takes more space?
Which one takes up more square space on this piece of paper?
Obviously, this kid, it was thinking way above his kindergarten skills. He's already thinking that far.
Between 49 and 52, though, I still don't know. That would be a tough one.
All right. So, yeah, that makes sense a lot. It makes more sense because at least then it was not pointless to test and actually requires some work and thinking to come up with an answer. So I proceeded to spend a really, really long time sizing up each of the numbers with my with my thumb because he doesn't have anything, right? So he's spending all the time measuring this, and he spent all that time on all the 50 problems. It took me twice as long to finish my test as everyone else did.
And meanwhile, this teacher's sitting over there going, how dumb.
Little Johnny really has issues on it. Little that she knew little Johnny was inventing time traveling right there. Anyway, so of course, one day a test was handed back to us. I saw that I got about half of them wrong and immediately thought, aha. So it was asking about which number was numerically higher after all. Psst, stupid English, right? So that's true story right there. Bigger, higher. That story happened to me, not this story.
Yeah.
But learning plurals. They're not plurals in English. Such as shrimp. It's not shrimps.
Shrimps. No, it's not.
It's
Although
not
some people would think
deers. So I was this young guy.
But English is dumb when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Obviously, a little kid is saying this. Higher, bigger, that's a true story. We don't see that in English now.
Right.
I don't see it, but it's just normal. But you don't say that in other languages. You don't say it. You know, you just say higher. not bigger. So anyway, so that's one what if story. Like, what if happened to me if I would never now understand this joke or this story because I relate.
Yeah.
If I would never come to America, this story will make zero sense to me.
Yeah, you'd be like,
But now I understand, which is the dumbest thing ever. So when you talk to me sometimes, I question a lot of the English and Spanish. So anyway, so that's my what if story. Like, what will happen if I never come to America? I will not be here sitting down with you.
there would be no Borderless Banter Podcast.
The Borderless Podcast,
Because
right?
you would still be stuck on the other side of the border.
That's right. I'll be just there like, oh, mira los Latinos hablando.
Vamos a la
vamos. You know, there he goes over there speaking Spanish. Anyway,
I try. I try to be a man of culture, you know? Vamos a jugar a par la playa.
Vamos a jugar ¿qué?
Bueno.
Bueno, muy bien. That's good. Muchas gracias a todos.
Remember, I told you this the other day that growing up, it was funny to hear, like on the Spanish radio station, when you know, the guy would be going real fast in Spanish, and then all of a sudden you'd hear Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Anyway.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
El super bla blasa.
I'd be like, oh, I know that word.
No, that's it. So that's it. I can relate. English is hard, right? Speaking is hard.
It's hard
Speaking
for
it,
me.
and it doesn't make sense. So that the what if story, it was just a little selfish, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
So I just brought it in for you just to see it.
Who one day was like, you know, if I have multiple of a cow, then it's going to be cows.
That's right.
There are many cows out there.
That's right.
But then they were like, well, but you know, deer.
That's
we're not
right.
going to say deer.
You don't say deers, honey.
We're going to be, there's multiple deer out
That's
there.
right. So the
why?
S is, I think the U.S., we have an issue with the letter S. And the prime example is the state of Illinois, right?
True. It is true.
It's Illinois. So why do you put the S for?
Or Arkansas.
Arkansas. You don't say Arkansas, you say Arkansas.
Well, first of all, if it's Kansas, then why is it not Arkansas? All right?
I have this awesome person that I live with in California, Wendell Skelton. He is from Missouri. And it was like, no, Wendell, you don't say Missouri, you say Missouri. He goes,
Missouri.
Jorge, no, it's Missouri. So it's Missouri to me, right?
Get it together, America.
America, get it right. So anyway, so that was my little what if story for you. Hopefully you like it. Send the stories. We love to read stories like that. I think we can just read it on the air, over the waves, over the digital stuff. So that's what I have for you. We have another one for another section, like pointless or stupid facts that you need to know.
Yeah. What?
This would be a good segue for
Pointless facts.
pointless facts. All right. It is impossible to tickle yourself. You can tickle yourself because when you move a part of your own body, a part of your brain monitors the movement and anticipates the sensations they will cause. So we humans can tickle ourselves because what makes tickles ticklish is that they are surprising.
Interesting.
Can you close your eyes? He's so wrong. I can tickle myself.
That's so wild.
That's one. And this is one of my favorite ones. Dr. Seuss. Who doesn't like? Do you like my hat?
I share a birthday with him.
No.
Yeah, March 2nd.
Oh. Happy birthday to Dr. Seuss, not to you. But anyway, I just give you a little hint. Do you like my hat?
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't know that book.
Okay, I'm 33 years old and I don't have kids. I haven't read Dr. Seuss since I was like
The
6 years
answer is
old.
like, yes, I do like your hat. What a beautiful hat. So Dr. Seuss invented the word nerd.
Nerd?
Nerd.
Like you're a nerd?
You're a nerd. You're such a nerd. First of all, nerd was kind of like a bad word to say sometimes to people, and that's kind of like cool. Is it cool? Maybe not.
Yeah. Speaking of people that invented words.
Okay.
Okay. So here's another useless fact: the name Wendy, Wendy,
Yeah.
did not occur until the guy who wrote Peter Pan wrote that book.
Really?
I don't remember his name or when it was written, but the name Wendy as a name
Really?
had not occurred until that book.
And then that famous chain named their restaurants after her.
Yep.
which is one of my favorite shows on the Office. Remember Michael Scott trying to find a girl?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Sir, hey, I'm looking for a red hair. Sir, dude, no, it says, dude, this is a Wendy's. This is a restaurant. Oh, it's a restaurant. Can I please take it? It's like, no, you need to come in here and do it.
You have to come in order. Did you know that women blink nearly twice as much as men?
That's surprising. That's pretty good. So think about that. So maybe, and only maybe, they're not flirting with you. They're just winking twice.
They're just blinking.
Wait, does that mean that we're slow?
But, you know we are. All right, and then last one.
Okay.
Typewriter.
Ooh.
Is the longest word that you can type using only the letters on one row of the keyboard.
Well, do you think some of you... That's pretty impressive, though.
Somebody's been sitting around going...
First of all, what is a typewriter? You have to Google, like,
that's true.
What is a typewriter? And then after they find out, they're going to see it in that line, which I think is the first line on the keyboard after the numbers. Is that what that is?
Say that again.
The typewriter word is the first line after the numbers, isn't it?
I never had to take a typewriting class, so I
think so.
I still pick.
Let's see that one. I'm cheating right here. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Is the second one. So that's pretty cool, which is the first one on the letters. So that's cool, useless facts for you, brought you by the Borderless Banter Podcast.
And Passion Fruit Snickers.
Thank you for this sponsorship. I really want to see if you can have that sound in Brazilian, Portuguese. In Brazilian. How American is that? Can you... Hold on. I need to finish this story because it's a true story.
Uh-oh.
Target. Also known as Target.
Also known as Target.
Target because it sounds fancier. Mm-hmm. We were there, and my sister and my brother-in-law, we were over there in Target in Union. And so we start speaking Spanish because why not? Oh, no. So we're like, hey, blah, 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 kind of Spanish stuff, though, you know? And this lady, she looked at us and she goes, I turned around and I started talking in English to Tiffany. And she goes, hey. And I turn around and I say, yes, I have a question for you. And I say, okay. So I go, really nice. And he goes, are you speaking Mexican over there? And I was like, oh, man, this is a tough one to swallow. And I said, no, ma'am, I'm not speaking Mexican. But you sound Mexican. Are you Mexican? And I said, yes, I'm Mexican. So then you speak Mexican. And so I have like 2 to 3 minute conversation with this lady, trying to say this to her. And I said, let me ask you a question. Okay. And I said, do you speak American? That's not such a thing. And I said, wait a minute. I was like, but we're in America. Yeah, but we speak English. And I was like, and there you go. English is from England. Spain is from Spanish, or Spanish from Spain. Therefore, Mexicans speak Mexican. And I was like, at that point, I was like, here you go, Target.
That's surprising. I feel like that should have been a person that shops at Walmart, not Target. People
maybe she shop. I know that's terrible to say, but maybe she shop at Walmart, but she worked at Target.
Could be. People that shop at Target are the same people. Well, people that shop at Target and put down Walmart are the same people that eat at like IHOP or Denny's and make fun of Waffle House.
Waffle House is legit.
It is. So is Walmart.
Do people make fun of Waffle House?
Yes.
That's sad.
Some people just don't have lives.
That's it. Well, but who has lives? You guys.
But all you podcast listeners and watchers have lives.
That's right.
Because we know, because you listen to us.
That's right. So I think that's a good way to say goodbye to these guys, because you guys have a life.
Episode number
2. Number 2.
We hope you guys have enjoyed it.
Yep, we did.
Check us out on Spotify, on YouTube, on Apple Podcasts. Remember to like and subscribe wherever you watch or listen to podcasts.
Like, subscribe.
And Jorge?
That's it. No, that's it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Get a life. Listen to us.
Get a life. Live your life. Have a great
Live love life.
We love you guys.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Goodbye. That was good though.